Hey, you looking at me? Huh, punk? Why do I keep bobbing? No, but what's going on, guys? Xeranatrix here, and we're back on Scorched Earth. And today we're talking about my little buddy here, the Vulture. They are so underrated and so useful. Possibly one of the most useful dinos in all of Ark, and it just seems like nobody knows about it. So today we're gonna go and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so first off, oh, by the way, you guys gotta check this guy out. He's level 205. He tamed out at 200. He was 145 when I found him. We'll go over how to tame him pretty easy here in a little bit. But first, whoa, what was that? All right. First, most people seem to think for some reason that the use of vultures is to spoil meat quickly, and maybe that was the intention, but it's actually quite the opposite. You look at this meat here, and it's got almost 34 minutes until it spoils. Stuff lasts way longer in a vulture. I believe it actually lasts longer in a vulture than is possible in any other way. Maybe a fridge, but we don't have a fridge, so I can't test that. It lasts longer than it would in a bird and preserving salts. But the other thing was people were saying that you take raw meat and put it in there and spoil it quickly, but as you can see here, you can't. Whoa, what happened? What the fuck did I do? Okay. What? Oh, I put it on my hotbar. I'm an idiot. Anyway, you can't put raw meat in it. You can't put anything in it except for spoiled meat. You're like, well, all these other things are in here. They harvest loot, apparently. You can take it out. You can't put it back in. The only thing you can put in is spoiled meat. Unfortunately, you can't put in preserving salts either, or else they'd be even more useful. But their main use, really, there's a lot of dinos in Scorched, like the RG, and many others that there is not a kibble for. And so the best way possible to tame them is to get prime. But on Scorched, prime meat only lasts like a minute, unless you're using other methods. But the highest you can get it up to is lasting like 4 minutes, I believe. But if you have your vulture harvest, the prime meat will last 10 minutes in the vulture. And we've even had it stack a couple times. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or not, because normally it's impossible to stack prime meat. But we were actually getting stacks of 2, and those stacks were carrying over when we take them out of the inventory and put them into the Thorny Dragon, I think is what we were taming. So let's go gather some prime, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so we've got a Parasaur here, one of the best, possibly the best source of prime on Scorched Earth. And as you can see, I still got my Vulture on my shoulder. I don't go anywhere on the RG without it. And we'll get to all the reasons why during this video. But when I'm up here really close attacking, the Vulture is also attacking. So it actually helps kill things. And right now he's got 350% melee damage, and that's going to be going up quite a bit more. It was helping a lot in like RG versus RG fights. The Vulture getting those extra kills in there, and I didn't realize that he was attacking until one of those RG fights. He got the finishing kill, and it said your Vulture killed an RG. I was like, holy crap! But let's get this guy dead, and I'll show you what's going on here. Alright, it's dead. Now, if you land... Oh, these fuckers. Gotta find another one. Alright, we found another Parasaur. He's almost dead. I'm going to see if I can't get the Vulture to get the last hit in here so I can show you that. Come on. There we go. Vulture killed it. Alright. Let's land. Whoop. Oh, crap. Nope. Go away. Go away. That's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Oh, the vulture's pissed. Okay, we got it. The vulture will actually harvest from your shoulder. And what we were doing when we first started using the vultures was, you know, we'd bring them with us on our shoulder and then hop off of our RG and throw the vulture down for it to harvest. Well, then by accident, we realized that we just walked up to it with it still on our shoulder, and it harvested from there without having to throw it down. And then I realized that you can just walk up to a body and harvest it while you're still on your RG. It'll harvest from your shoulder. Sometimes, like if it's something small, it won't because it can't quite reach it. But, I mean, you could do that from on top of any dino as long as you can get the vulture close enough to the body to actually harvest. And I've actually used that to harvest, like if we got an RG fight way up in the air, I've been able to harvest the RG as it's falling far before it hits the ground. And it's extremely useful. But let's go ahead and throw this guy down here and see what we got out of that Parasaur. We got all this prime, and we've been flying for a little bit now, and that must have been from the other Parasaur that I got a little bit out of. But we were flying for, you know, apparently about a minute and a half, and as you can see, raw prime lasts almost 10 minutes. Actually, it's more than 10 minutes when you first get it in a vulture. But if I take that out, that's got 30 seconds left on it. So what we would want to do, it doesn't seem to be stacking anymore. I'm going to have to do a little more and see if I can get it to do that again. That may have been just a glitch that's been patched because it was a little OP. But so if you're taming something with raw meat, if you get it back quickly, take one prime meat out at a time, unless you're starved taming. Take one out, put it on whatever you're taming, and then when it gets close to being ready to eat again, then take another one out and throw it in. But they act like, you know, a super fridge. So I'm not sure why everybody's saying that they're for spoiling meat faster, because it's exactly the opposite. RG fight. This is where the vulture attacking is super useful. Every time the RGs get close enough, the vulture is going to take a bite out of him too, and that guy hits hard. And by the time I'm done leveling him up, he's going to have, maybe 600% melee damage. He's going to bite extremely hard. Let's get this guy dead. You do get prime from RGs, so maybe we can get it to stack. I don't know at all what the cause of the stacking was. Sometimes it would do it, sometimes it wouldn't. But when it did stack, it would only stack into stacks of 2 was the most it would do. So I'm almost wondering if that has to do with it'll stack if the vulture harvests multiple pieces in one hit, you know what I mean? So what I'm doing is pumping up just melee on my RG, or not my RG, the vulture, because if that's the case, then you want as much, oh, what the fuck killed it? I think he did. Then you want as much melee damage on it as possible. That shot though, yeah, he got it. You want as much melee damage as possible to help with. Wow, he hit it from my claws. I'm learning new things all the time that just amaze me about the vultures. But higher melee damage is also higher harvesting damage, so you have a better chance of getting multiple primes. So then it has a better chance of stacking. if it even still does stack. It may have been unintentional and it may have been patched. Let's check what he's got real quick. Alright, still did not stack any. Doesn't look like we even got any. Oh, and the only thing that you can put on their inventory is spoiled meat. Because that's what they eat. So you need to be able to feed them. But anything else you cannot put in there. Alright, I'm going to try a little bit more killing stuff. Try to see if I can get them to stack. If not, it may have been patched. I mean, you can definitely try it for yourself. But we'll see how it goes. Oh my god. This is bad. I just DC'd fighting a Parasaur or Parasaur. And the disconnects, that's why I take the Vulture with me. If I disconnect, the Vulture will kill off all the bugs. Bugs is usually your biggest issue. But yeah, that Parasaur may fuck up my tames, but we'll see when we get back in. Alright, we're getting in. Let's see. The RG was on passive, so he's probably dead. The Vulture may be alive. Who knows? These disconnects are the worst part of Ark. Oh good, I'm dead, so... Whoa! Whoa, I'm not dead. We're still out here. Everybody's still alive. Oh my god. Oh, get him. Get him, Vulture. Seraph. Seraph. Oh man, you're so close to dead. Oh, Vulture. Vulture. Oh my god, it killed the Parasaur. Oh, wow. Come on. Come on, buddy. What a beast. Oh my god. Hashtag Vulture God. I'm almost dead. The RG's almost dead. But we're all still alive. That is absolutely insane. There was so many carnivores there too. There's 100 Vulture. I might have to come back and tame that. What just happened? Guys, you gotta leave a like for that. What are the chances of that? I was sure at least the RG was gonna be dead. That is insane. Oh, alright, we gotta get back to base and heal up, and then we can try again. But, I mean, seriously, was that... could we have possibly gotten a better example of exactly why you need to take a Vulture with you at all times out on a bird? Or any dino, really. Maybe even just yourself. But birds especially. Because I've lost so many birds from disconnecting like that, and they're usually just killed by bugs. But, I mean, this Vulture one-hits multiple bugs. But it took down a Parasaur. I can't believe that. Oh my god, this Vulture wasn't even hurt either. I mean, he was probably just flying around like a maniac, and the Parasector couldn't even hit him. Almost lost my RG though. Let's see, we did get a level on him. I went ahead and pumped melee again. You can go ahead and look at it there. It's almost 360. Oh man, that was stressful. Alright, here's what I was talking about with the mid-air harvesting. Whoop, just got in another RG fight. If I can do it. I'm failing. Now it already hit the ground. Alright, well anyway, I'm still flying, and he's harvesting, so point proven. Even though I completely failed at it. Whatever. Oop. Damn it. What do you got on you? Oh, there we go. It did it. That's right. It only seems to do it with snakes. And I don't know. I have no idea why that is, actually. But, I mean, look at this. They're in stacks of 2. That was one I harvested earlier. I haven't checked since then. That one's got 10 minutes on it. That means the piece at the bottom of that stack, if I leave it alone, has 20 minutes until it spoils. That's insane. Alright, and check this out. You take it out, it's still in a stack of 2. You put it in a bird, or whatever you're taming, it's still in a stack of 2. That's absolutely insane. And as I was saying, it may be just a bug, but who knows. Now let's go find a vulture. I'm going to show you the easiest way to tame them, and I mean, because I need one anyway. I want to send it to our center server so I can have a bird protector like this, because, I mean, we just saw I definitely should have lost my bird, but I didn't. And you can find vultures all over the place, but the best place to look for them is out here in the desert. I mean, you can find them. There's so many out here. It's crazy. But biggest thing about taming them is make sure that nothing dies in the area or they're going to attack you. And if you're coming out here to the desert, you really got to worry about death worms. And just, you're probably going to be on your bird. There's a level 100. And 95 and 75. Alright, I'm going to stay clear over here until they get that thing dead. Otherwise, they're going to swarm me. And a swarm of powerful vultures like that would definitely mess me up. Alright guys, the 100 kind of flew off here, over here by himself. And check this out, you can take a tent, and he's got to be landed. You can catch him inside a tent if you do it just right. If you're placed over them exactly, it seems to not be able to place, you know, because there's a dino in there, but you can manage to get it to place and get him stuck inside of there. That's how I tamed this guy. Hingadinga Oh, I didn't even mention that. His name. He was tamed on October 9th, which is today while I'm recording this. And in SpongeBob, that was a made up, I think, a holiday where he was wearing the like Viking helmet and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, come on, place. Ah! Place! Damn it! They got out. Get in the tent! Stupid! Come on! Do it! Do it! Do it! Oh, I got it! It's in there. Okay. Ha! You gotta be careful opening the door. They can actually fly out when you open it. and they seem to always fly towards the entrance. They know how to get out, which is annoying. Let's see. Need spoiled meat. And I'm really nervous about all these things out here. Oh yeah, check out this saddle I picked up. Hell yeah. Alright, pick you back up. And try to get in here without letting you out. And close the door. We gotta keep an eye out for things attacking the bird. And then, so you're in the tent. As long as nothing dies near it, this guy will not aggro on you. And all you've got to do is stand here. And you got to have your spoiled meat in the last spot of your hot bar. And just stand here and feed it. Oh crap, we got a problem. Also, wait, what the hell? Whoa, what happened to my tent? And why is he attacking me? Oh, I think my Vulture tried to hit the saber cat and ended up hitting the Vulture on my way out of the tent. That sucks. Alright, well, I'll grab a Vulture later, but I got to show you guys the method of placing them in a tent, and also the dangers of well, I mean, not necessarily of doing it that way. It's much worse doing it without a tent, because you got to chase him wherever he decides to go. Alright guys, well that's about all I've got for vultures and the amazing things that they can do. This guy is the best dino I've ever freaking tamed. And he saved my bird from absolutely certain death. Saved my bird and me, and barely got hurt himself. Killed a parasaur. We had a crazy, crazy day. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.